changes are coming to this year's Circle of Lights at 5 o'clock this morning. Our Matt McCutcheon, he shared some of the changes, some of the things specifically that you will not be able to bring down.
And again, most of that's based on security concerns. So Metro Police Chief Bryan Roach was kind enough to come to our studio and join us this morning to talk about some of these concerns. So, Chief, firstly, thanks for coming in. And I think it's important to kind of say right off the bat that there's no credible threat this year, right? But what is prompting some of these changes?
Exactly. We have no intelligence of any credible threat, and we'll continue to monitor that. But as you know, Indianapolis prides itself in being a police department and a city that does events very well. This event has grown over the years, and so as we look at it and are constantly trying to improve and make it safe for everyone, the crowds were getting so large it was getting pretty congested, which makes it hard for ingress and egress of public safety officials. So we thought about moving it to the north side. It's typically been on the south side, so now the stage is on the north side of the spokes. And then some of the things that you'll see is we're doing some hardened closures of the other three spokes. So you have a stage on the north side on Meridian Street that blocks vehicular traffic, and then we'll have hardened closures on the outside. So you'll see Indigo buses to keep, as you look around the nation and other places in the world where they've used motor vehicles to cause chaos at events like this. You'll also see additional officers. Anytime something grows, then we add more manpower. All of our assets will be there. Some you will see, some that you won't. But it really is taking a look and trying to continually improve as we put on these events.
So it sounds like the biggest change, this is an annual event for many families, but they'll only be able to get in through that north side entrance. They won't be able to get in the other by
Actually, it'd be best from the south or the east or the west, and we'll have traffic people help them get in. And so you're right. That's why we're here, because people that come all the time already have an expectation of how they're going to get there, where they're going to park, and so this is a change. So we moved from the south to the north, so we want people to remember that.
Very good to know. This is actually kind of a map, Chief, of how things are changing to give our viewers kind of a good idea here as well. And when they come down and they note these changes, Chief, there are actually just a few items you're asking people not to bring, like chairs, for instance. Don't bring those.
Right. Chairs, canopies, coolers. The chairs and canopies, just lessens the effect of others to be able to watch, and it also makes it more crowder space than it typically would be. Coolers is something that we typically do at events, and so we're just asking that you not bring those things to make it safer.
All right. In fact, here the list of the items here. Obviously, chairs. You mentioned coolers, those pop-up tents. Firearms and weapons, that should really go without saying, right? That's not. Now, if someone does, has a license to carry and they have one, will they just be turned away, or how do you handle that?
They'll be allowed in.
Okay.
We are
so
a
it's
state
not
where
full
you have
body
a right
searches,
to carry,
I guess, that you're doing.
There won't be magnetometers or anything like that.
Well, Chief, we just want to thank you and IMPD really for allowing all Central Indiana families to enjoy it this year, keep everybody safe, and again, thanks for your time here with us this morning. Yeah, absolutely.